just thought for a moment that he was trying to get that right, but at the end he's made it count for his team. Patience is the key sometimes, and composure. (8-6) at the moment. He's just asking questions of the official, Jaswik. We've got TJBL there as well. So, number 16 is TJBL, number 15, Jaswik. Just getting that identification, looking at the boys for the first time in the tournament. Adwaik, jersey number 9, Shrithej, number 5, Vishnu, number 4. It'll be easier to identify them too. Meanwhile now, Aryan back with Adway, who's been good. Fantastic block as well. Good one this. The Stallions, Shrithej, lucky one, look at him. He's ready to take on the opposition. And Adwaik is right under the bucket there for the Warangal Stallions. He's been good so far in terms of the block, finds the ball again. He's got company, mind you. Vishnu alongside him, back with Shrithej, who's been a fantastic ball handler. The mid-range shooting for the Warangal Stallions has looked good. The pass hasn't though. Adwaik's got 4 already. Shrithej has got 6. A 50% 2-point conversion rate already. Vishnu is yet to get on the scoreboard. Alongside Jaswik and Tejesh, who are yet to bring in those points for the Warangal Stallions. Meanwhile, the Raptors, they're sitting on a good 6. But remember, they came back in that last game, and that can be the story today as well. Oh, what an assist that is. Set him up for a good 3 here. Aryan, he could have let Shreyang get that. Just too good at the pace that these two teams are going. Fantastic pass. From left to right, right to left. Oh, brilliant. Now it is worked. And Adway gets a 3-pointer. Just so smooth this. The ease and the finesse on that one makes you want to have a look at that one more time. Tejesh not able to get that in. He was attempting a 3-pointer. Back now with Shreyang. Aryan's in the waiting. Harsha goes all in. Defensive work could have been better. But the RANGA REDDY Raptors now in a few seconds have come back and have they reached the 11-point mark, and suddenly it's at 1-point lead now. Stay tuned as we're taking a short breather. Don't go anywhere. This is a big one on our hands. Slowly getting back in the scheme of things here. 11-10 at the moment. Shrithej. Oh, that's really good from Aryan. He got a hand to it almost. Shritesh now will drive traffic downtown, bounces that off. Superb stuff from Arya to try and be aggressive. And that's good work in terms of the defense. They won possession in their favor, I assume. Or it's been rolled back in favor of the Warangal Stallions. The officials actually having a word with each other. And yeah, it is going to be a blue ball, which is...
Shot clock, 8 seconds.
I can see both players lining up to take that. So then it is the Warangal Stallions. It is not a blue ball. It is with the Warangal Stallions. Possession in their favor then. Now Shritesh.
20.
Wow! Exquisite. Just too good there. He's just letting the team know that this is how you want to get things done. Shreyank. He's looked at Akhil. Saw the opportunity and opportunity taken. Now hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. I think charging has been called against the RANGA REDDY Raptors, which means that basket will not be counted. It goes in favor of the Warangal Stallions. Oh boy. Just get that rectified if it's a violation call or a charging call. But from here, that's what it looked like. We're getting back into the scheme of things once again. Oh, palming the ball. You've got to be a little careful on that. And that's what I was talking about yesterday as well. You know, these are kids growing up. Yeah, it is the under 18 segment, but they learn. You don't see these fouls and violations when the pro players are playing because they've moved on from that phase, from the travel, from the carry, the palming. So it's a nice stage also to be called out for fouls and violations like this on the big stage so that you learn from your mistakes and you're already set in a few months or years to play clean and good basketball. And suddenly the Stallions, they're doing it right. Almost everything now going in their favor. They've moved on to 16 points. Just like that, we're getting the scoreboard rectified for you. But they're sitting on a good 16. Wow. That make it 17. Advait gets one more. He's got some points already today to his name. Harsha trying to get that through. Not quite enough. Shritesh in there against... Ooh, Advait fighting really hard for that one. And the official now having a word with Aryan as well. Remember, officiating is slightly difficult. You've got to control the players and the emotions together. Harsha. Perfect three-pointer. Raptors with that now. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, I think the basket has been given. But he's also got a warning for tapping his feet on the floor is what I hear. Really interesting to get a in on what the officials have to say. Maybe an official mic straight into our ears, so we get an understanding of what the official is saying to the players. Meanwhile, Shritesh today is doing something different. Now suddenly his two-point conversion ratio has moved up to about 67%. 8 points already for Shritesh. He's got one assist as well. So those are the numbers for him from the Warangal Stallions. 14-19. Chaswick. Just the 1 minute remaining now. Not quite able to get that in. All right, they get the point. Meanwhile, we're getting back in the scheme of things now. Fast-paced encounter this. Harsha. A pass now right towards his right.
15.
They've made that one change, the Raptors. They've got Vivan in. And it's Akhil who puts that in as well into the bucket. They just require some momentum. 7 odd seconds remaining. Can they finish? Almost looked like it was going in. On the rebound, last 1 second. Harsha rolls it. Oh! Wait a minute. Is that counted? Does that go into the bucket? I think the official will review that. That could be a big point now in this encounter. Because I think the whistle already went off. And I think then there was a turning point in this match. Yeah, they're very excited about it. But the officials will definitely have a look. And we'll spend some time on that for sure. Don't go anywhere. The officials going in for a review. And they will actually just go to the table to try and check and the camera and on the TV as to what it is like and how the situation panned out when the whistle actually went and when the ball did leave Harsha's hand. So until then, it is decision pending for us. That also gives us some time actually to visit the numbers. When you look at the Warangal Stallions today, who are currently leading by the current score, it's 20-16. And you have Tejesh hasn't got points actually. Jasvik's got 1, Advik's got 7, Shriteja's got 10. 75% conversion rate in terms of those 2-pointers for him. Advik's also got a 40% conversion rate. Vishnu's got 2. When you look at the RANGA REDDY Raptors, they're also doing a good job. Harsha again, last game he had 37. This game's already got 4. He's got 3 rebounds as well. So that's good to see that they're picking up. When you look at the 3-pointers, he's attempted 2, he's bagged 1. So it's a 50% conversion rate in terms of the 3-pointers. Now, if he does get the second one as well, which we just saw, that could be a different story. Advay has got 5. He's doing some real good job today. 1 2-pointer attempted. That's perfectly into the bucket. And he's also attempted 1 3-pointer. So 100% 2-point conversion so far. Small numbers, but yeah, okay, we'll stick to that 100%. And when you look at the 3-point conversion, it's 2 attempts, 1 converted, so that's a 50% conversion. Aryan, he's got none so far, but definitely has 3 rebounds to his name. Akhil's got 5 and Shreyank's got 2. Waiting for the final decision from the official. I think they're now walking out. You can see official Prem. And a 3-pointer has been awarded to the RANGA REDDY Raptors. This is what we're looking at. Look at them. They went absolutely berserk. He saw it. And that's when the ball went into the bucket. That makes it 19-20. Could that be a turning point in this match? Well, don't go anywhere. We're coming back straight after a short breather. Stay tuned. slowly getting ready to get back into the scheme of things. Quarter number 2 it is. For all of you watching, mind you, if you've just tuned in, this is Telangana Junior Basketball League. The last day in the league stage as we enter the semi-finals from tomorrow. Friday, Saturday, 2 semi-final slots, which means all segments and all categories will be going into their semi-final encounters. And Sunday we are playing all the finals. Currently, the Warangal Stallions just 1 point up, and mind you, right before we went into the end of that first quarter, it was a 3-pointer from Harsha, right on the buzzer. And the Raptors will take that confidence into this quarter as well. Yeah, nicely called by Akhil. He was jumping and trying to get that right. Aryan. Look really nice. And that is pretty please. Too good. Yeah, no celebration. Man of few words. You can't tell with that poker face as to what the emotions are. Warangal Stallions. Shritij. Almost looked like another 3-pointer was going in. But on the rebound, he picks another. Boys got some class. And when you look at the team in blue, the Raptors, you will say Harsha, Aryan, Advait, they're all looking really good. Advait picks that on the rebound. Aryan calls for it once more. Now to his left, now to his right. He rolls around. Harsha. Oh, wait a minute. What basketball this from the Raptors. The flags and the blue colors having a real good time now. 22 apiece. 1 free shot incoming. You take those free throws, you make it right. So much to give in this game. Playing for everything here. And that's why it's going to get hot and fiery. Alright then, no conversion. Akhil to Shreyank. Shreyank tries to line up. Fantastic block. And he has really looked good. Whenever the team needs him today, Advik, he's been able to, be right out there for him. That's how they're going to go now. Downtown, Vishnu in there as well. Travel violation. So I've got to be a little careful. 24-22. With that now, the lead now with the Raptors. Vishnu is back for the Warangal Stallions. Advait passes to Aryan. Aryan's waiting and watching up against Ritesh. No one to set the screen. Akhil was incoming. Fantastic! The assist deserves the applause here. And the execution from Shreyank. As the Raptors now are looking like they've got momentum. They love the piece of the cake they had right at the end of the first quarter. And they want to continue with the same. Have a look at Aryan up against Ritesh. He's got the better of him. He's got the pace as well. Trying something extraordinary now. Ritesh up against 2 tall players. And he's got the skill to get that rolling into the bucket. Ritesh moves into double digits in terms of his points. 80% conversion rate in terms of those 2-pointers. Out of 5, he's converted 4 so far. And he's done a fantastic job on the rebound. Advik today. And on the other side, you have Advait. Advik and Advait. 2 A's powering their teams. Almost that for Harsha. Ritesh as well on the rebound. Look at the jump and the quality that he brings. And that allows Advik as well to try and go in a little ahead. Nicely done. Some more points that the Warangal Stallions require. They get it on the back of Tejesh. Movement now once again. They're keeping it a little slow. Advait's got company. Tries to dribble with his left hand. Harsha now. Aryan was free as well. into the paint. Not quite successful. And it goes in favor of the Raptors. 26 apiece again. Just 1 second remaining there on the shot clock, and not the violation. But so fixated on this one. And remember, Pool A still very open, which is why both teams putting in their efforts to keep going. Fast break here. Should be easy. Very, very easy. No problems that for Harsha. He's going to take that any day. Now it's Shritesh. He's put that pass in. Given away. And I think this time it goes against Shritesh. And I think the coaches will say, that was a good foul. Just want to break momentum at some point. That's his first personal foul as well. So don't think that should be an issue. (28-26). A timeout here that's been taken by the Warangal Stallions. The game's still wide open and still very much in the heat of things. It's 28-26. Don't go anywhere. We're taking a short breather. When we come back, we head straight to live action. All right, timeout done and dusted. Getting back in the scheme of things. Once again for the Raptors, that's Aryan. Just thought I had a sound of a tap there. Or maybe a foul would have been called, but nevertheless, he still managed to get that in for the Raptors. They move on to a good 30 now. The lead's been switching between these two sides because they're giving it their all, mind you, make or break sort of a situation now. Get the ball, you try to drive in. And charging. That's been called. TJ, she's just got those 2 points today. No rebounds for him yet, but he's looked like a good player on the court. And a lot of feeding has been done for him. And they're bringing back Advik into the side, who has 7 points already. Shritesh is sitting on a good 14. Vishnu's got 2. That's the Warangal Stallions. Meanwhile, Advai now with Aryan actually trying to bounce that. Put in the ball for Shreyank. The block doesn't really help. The basket does come though. And the Raptors will take that any day. 30-26. The Raptors just enjoying themselves. They're having a very good time. Warangal Stallions, you're seeing a lot of them rotate as much as possible. The passes need to be clean for you to push through. Back with Harsha. Now to Aryan, who shows some pace. Straight runs into a defender. He would have gotten one more. He's sitting on 14 points today, Harsha. A good 50% conversion rate when it comes to 2-pointers. He's had 6 opportunities, converted 3 so far. His 67% conversion rate on the 3-pointers. Oh boy. He had 3 opportunities, converted 2, and 4 rebounds. So that's a number that he'll be definitely looking at. He's also had 1 steal under his belt. Oh, lovely this. He did attempt a nice pump fake there. Didn't execute that well. Advik. (32-26) at the moment. We're still in this second quarter so far. It's 13 points in favor of the Ranga Reddy Raptors and 6 points in favor of the Warangal Stallions. So far, this is what the second quarter looks like for them in terms of the points. A major amount of points have been taken so far by the Raptors. We still have about just close to 3 minutes, 50 odd seconds to play. And they've been all over the Warangal Stallions, the boys in blue. They've got some momentum going in their favor. Started off really well coming into the second quarter. That's where the Warangal Stallions have found it a little difficult to get back. Good pass. Can he convert this? Oh, yes, he does. Advik. It's really good. Vishnu as well has been trying to get those attempts right. Hasn't really gone in his favor. Vishnu, Shritesh and Advik, they've been trying to get those passes. Once again with Shritesh. He's got Harsha to his left now. Oh, beautiful from Harsha. Very tactical. That is clever work in defense. What a way to come in from behind and just catch your opposition napping. And we're seeing more class from Shritesh, from Harsha today. For all of them who thought it was Dhruv Bopanna who was trying to feed in the passes really well, today he's coming into his own. Don't go anywhere, we're coming back after a short breather. Stay tuned. Gearing up to get back in the scheme of things. Quarter number 2 this. Almost inching closer towards the end of the first half here. Off the glass, into the bucket. They need more of that from Advik. He had 9. I'm assuming there'll be 2 more, which is 11. He will also be moving into double digits alongside Shritesh. Shritesh hasn't got those points now. And we'll be waiting to see when that comes. But on the other side, Advik is doing a fantastic job for his team. He's pulled off another 3-pointer. Just too good. Yeah, we're speaking about when can he get back. Shritesh, travel violation that's been called. 35-30. Harsha. Aryan's waiting and watching. No one coming in to set the screen at all. Shreyank was free. Shreyank delivers a 3-pointer. Wow. They're turning this around easily. Ranga Reddy Raptors have used the same trick in the book from that last game. And it's working. They've had a slow start, but then they come and capitalize. And so far, it's looking like their game, their dominance. The leader was 2 or 3 and 4 is now suddenly 8. Just trying to get you some numbers for Shreyank so that we can check his performance as well. A foul there, I'm assuming, on Shritesh. Shreyank today has 9 points already. 75% three-point conversion rate. Shritesh hasn't had that best outing so far. Yeah, they're taken back, the Warangal Stallions. And what defense is that from the Raptors? They've looked like a complete package. Shreyank almost getting into the bucket there. That would mean double digits for him. He's just got 2 points in this quarter, but when you look at Shritesh, he had 10 points in that first quarter, 4 in this quarter, which is the total of 14 that he currently has under his belt, and they require more contributions from him. Off the side of the glass, rolls and rolls in, has a smile on his face, Advik, as he also continues to get points under his belt. He's got a 60% conversion rate so far in terms of the 2-point attempts. He has 9 attempts, converted 4. Game has moved really fast, this one. We're coming towards the end of the second quarter. Got about 44 seconds still remaining in this entire half before we enter quarter number 3. Right now a chance for Akhil as well to try and test himself from the free throw line. He's got 5 points under his belt already. 2 2-point attempts, 1 converted, 1 3-pointer attempt, 3 3-pointer attempts already, and 1 converted. 5 rebounds. You see the contribution. That's so important. It's not about the individual numbers, but the contribution is there in some aspect or the other. And he finds 1 more for himself. Shritesh now asking the team to take it light and simple. About 30-odd seconds now remain. Taken by Vishnu. Pass back to Advik. Advik all by himself through that defense. Puts that into the bucket. And he gets a foul in his favor as well. That's all that you need. When you get into the paint and you're going in for that layup amongst the defenders, something's going to come your way. Can he make this count? To get an easy 3 here. Advik already has 15 points. He surpasses Shritesh. Couldn't put that into the bucket. Now he's been the aggressor so far in this quarter. Advik in the first quarter had just 7 points. He's got 8 points already in this quarter. So he's been performing for the Warangal Stallions. And that's important. If Shritesh doesn't perform, you find somebody else, and that somebody else right now is definitely Advik, number 9 for the Warangal Stallions. You need supporting characters in every team. You don't need just one hero. It's 39-34. And a short breather, you don't go anywhere. Alright, getting back in the scheme of things once again. Could have been a 3 for Advik. He's got to run a little faster. He's let Harsha just run away. Does he have the energy now? Akhil. He does though on the rebound. And Shritesh almost thought he could pull off something brilliant at the end of quarter number 2. Right on the beep of the buzzer. It's 41-34. Ranga Reddy Raptors have turned this around really well. What a way to come back. They've already got 20 points in this quarter compared to 14 that the Warangal Stallions have. They're 6 points ahead. In the last quarter, they were 1 point behind. And that's how the tables have switched. And the game is now sitting at a good 39 in favor of the Ranga Reddy Raptors, 34 in the Warangal Stallions. We're heading into this halftime break. When we come back, it's live action on the Telangana Basketball Association.
What's your favorite color of the Starliner shoe?
I can't actually choose one. That's unfair, guys. It has to be the pink and the green one, and the blue one and the black and white one. I can't choose one. That's not okay. How do I choose one?
Stronger, weaker, weaker, stronger, weaker, stronger, stronger, weaker.
సరిపోయిందా? ఏం కావాలరా?
మన ఇంట్లో ఎది స్ట్రాంగ్ ఎది వీక్ అని చెక్ చేస్తున్నా.
రే జీనియస్, మన ఇల్లు మొత్తం స్ట్రాంగ్. తెలుసా, ఇందులో రాధా టీఎంటీ రైనో 600+ ఉంది.
Radha TMT, the DNA of a stronger nation.
All set for another quarter here, quarter number 3. Ready to flow once again. For all of you tuning in, a very good evening once again. And this is the Telangana Basketball Association page. Salmata is alongside you for this one. And I'll be taking you throughout the entire game until the finals. Meanwhile, I was just trying to get a look on some stats. Remember, the biggest lead so far for the RANGA REDDY Raptors has been about 8 points in the first half. For the Warangal Stallions has been about 6 points. That's how the game has flown. 2 times there's been a tie between these two sides. And the lead has changed 9 times already. Wow! Fantastic block that. Not in my house, or not today. Or maybe never. We'll find out as the Raptors now sitting on a good 41. Want to try and get another one from Harsha. Doesn't really come off that. But they'll be hoping that they get a free throw opportunity. And Akhil will be lining up for it as we were taking a look at the scorecard. We ended that last quarter with RANGA REDDY Raptors having 22 points in their basket compared to the 14 that the Warangal Stallions had. Akhil takes one more from the free throw line. That's where the game swung. That second quarter entirely in favor of the RANGA REDDY Raptors. Almost 8 points. That difference. And that's been a biggie, let me tell you. Oh, turn around. Was trying that fade there, Bhavya. Just like when you get those fadeaway shots right, the mid-range shooting is right. Your defense in terms of the rebounds, the offensive rebounds and the defensive rebounds are also right. You just begin to get a sense that, you know what, going into the semi-finals, we've almost checked all the boxes. Not the first one for Bhavya. Slightly tough. Can he pull one on the second? All the noise there from the Stallions. And on the rebound, he'll still remain with the Stallions. Shritej. Pass to Vishnu. Vishnu's got to keep that together. Advik. He wants someone to set the screen. Jaswik comes in, tries to set the screen up against Shreyank. Not quite enough, was it? Vishnu. Now with Shritej. Was watching and aiming for the three-pointer. Shreyank. Good work here from the boys in blue as well. Harsha gives that away. Stallions are ready. They've made that one change. And they've brought in Hemanish now into the scheme of things. Jersey number 6, the Warangal Stallions have brought in Himanish. Back with Aryan. Oh, Aryan tries to get through Vishnu. Can the Raptors keep that in? Maybe yes. And look at that, he tried something different there. Tried to fake it the first time out, did get it right on the second. Shritej, not yet. He's been struggling for a bit, sitting on a good 14 points. Just had 4 points in that last quarter, Shritej. So he needs to contribute more for his side. Advik had 8 points in the last quarter. And they now have possession of the ball, the Stallions. If they want to get back, they've got the main players to perform. Hemanish. He'll keep that with him. He's come into the game. Will stand on that charity line, try and get the free throw right. And you need that. Have a look at the Raptors fans. That's the army there right behind with flags. They may just make all the noise. No free shot, beg your pardon. Back with Shritej. Gets a bounce pass. This time it does go in favor of Advik. Still keep possession. Here we go then. Shritej. He looks to his left, looks to his right, tries to fake. not able to deceive the opposition. On the rebound, Jaswik as well. Finds it difficult, but the tallest member there does the job, Adwait. Who's been getting all the points today for them. And I've seen Adwait now for the Raptors take a break. While he's on a break, you have the tallest member on the other side. Try and take some momentum. Adwik. (42-36). Manish. Vishnu and Shritesh, the former good partnership. Now with Adwik once again. Puts in a pass for Jaswik. Tries to use his body on the rebound, still keeping it together. Akhil for the Raptors. Mind-blowing this. Aryan. Quick switch, a quick 1-2. Oh, lovely that from Aryan. He reads the game really well, let me tell you. Now chance to break play. Finally, Shritesh back into the scheme of things. And that's what he can do, Shritesh. Been quiet for quite a while. Finally gets the 2 points in the third quarter. We'll move on to a good 16 in terms of his personal score. Timeout been taken here by the Raptors. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here we go then, back into the scheme of things once again, 42-38. A technical foul. Oh, it's gone against the Warangal Stallions. They've got to be a little careful, Coach Wisu and company. They've had occasions where the heat has been a little too much. And he makes it look very easy. He's not going to miss. Adway. The opposition coach now coming and having a word. Adway Khator is had a good day, had a good outing, let's just say. 9 points in total so far for him. Harsha now puts in a pass back to Akhil. Akhil's looking for company. He's got Adway there. Oh, with Shritesh. Harsha gets a 3-pointer. What a beautiful game this. And now a foul, this time against the Raptors. It's also the 5th foul. And I think one of the top players who's having a fabulous outing, we're just speaking about Adway Khator, beg your pardon, has to now move out. 5 fouls already in the third quarter, a little early I would say, which is why he was rested for some time. He got back and problems already. He got 9 in total today for his team. As the ball wobbles off the rim for Shritesh. Look how upset he is. It's a very animated player, Shritesh. Yeah, that's easy for him. He's got one in his kitty already. Harsha travels through, comes in from behind. You know that there was going to be a foul. Now I'm just waiting to see, was it Jaswik or Adwik? think it's just the line cut that's been awarded there. Harsha just checking where he was standing, and he's checked it to perfection. On the other side, Sritej pretty furious with his team. Harsha's been getting the points right, and he's made the damage. Oh boy. Warangal Stallions now, they've got a lot of work to do. It's an important game, but they've got to fight, otherwise this may just go out of hand. Advik's got 19 already. As we speak, Sritej has 17. But I'd just definitely like to see the numbers for the boys in blue, because that's where the major scores are. Ranga Reddy Raptors. Look at Aryan. Aryan's got 2 already. Harsha's got 20 already. But just looking at his conversion rate in terms of getting those 2-pointers, 7 opportunities, 3 converted, 43%. Now let's take a look at the 3-pointers. He's got 5 opportunities today, Harsha. He's converted 4. That's an 80% conversion rate. And you've got to give it to him. He's got 5 rebounds as well. Shreyang, meanwhile, has to face the music, the noise coming in from the other side. It's only a test as a young lad to try and keep that away and focus on getting the bucket, which he's done, and done really well. 41-50. Back in the scheme of things again. Bhavya now will drive traffic downtown. Good pullback this from the Stallions. Are they looking at some momentum? He watched, he looked if there was a chance to put in an assist. There wasn't. And they missed the ploy here. Warangal Stallions need to be a little more brave now with their approach towards this game as we're heading into the last 5 minutes of this quarter. Harsha tries to dribble through. Now with Akhil. Waiting and watching. He does get a wonderful pass right under the basket. The block was in there as well. Now on the rebound. It's all happening. The Raptors fighting. Harsha beyond the 3-point line. Gets another one. Hooray, they will say. As the Warangal Stallions feel the heat. And guess what? They call in for a timeout. It's going the blue way here already. As Harsha now has got 20 points in his bucket already. I don't think that stat is still updated, but that would be 6 3-point attempts and 5 converted. Just too good. Don't go anywhere. We're taking a short breather. We'll be right back after a short break. Getting back into the scheme of things here, 53-41. Ranga Reddy Raptors. He's got to be a little careful. Akhil this time, the man who's been penalized. And we've seen fewer fouls in this one actually, compared to that last game, the last encounter. We're seeing more discipline in terms of the defense as well. Managing to keep it together when you look at the Raptors in total. Kind of rebounds that they have are 27. 10 offensive rebounds, 17 defensive rebounds. Like that in terms of the blocks is just 2. Love to get you some more data as much as I can in terms of what's accessible to me. Right now, it's the Warangal Stallions who've got a few more, which means they move on to a good 43-53. It's a 10-point difference. I'm assuming for the first time we've seen that happen as well. 10-point difference in the match. Now with Akhil, the mid-range shooting needs to be good here from the Raptors. outside the three-point arc. They've been really good. Shritesh, he's got a man trailing on him, but he takes those long strides, wraps it up nice and easy. And you'll want more from him. He's got the drip on offer as well. Very quiet in the second half. Tell you what, the Raptors kept him quiet. But in this phase of the game, you need your main man to wake up. And he's done that. Not quite happy, Harsha. I think the foul's gone against him. Yes, it has. And that's where things get interesting. It's his second foul, so nothing to worry. But they will be looking at the player they've lost, Adway. He had so much to bring to the table today. And just maybe if he hung around for some more time, Ranga Reddy would have gotten more. Nicely taken this. Well executed. 53-46. Just gives the Stallions some more hope. He gets it done. Advik has been getting the points. He moves to more than 20 here already. And a timeout has been called for as well. You're looking at a lot of them trickling in here. In terms of the kids, the fans at the KVBR stadium. They're having a good time. They're enjoying themselves. Oh, what a great attempt at a block there. He has a smile on his face as he runs downtown once again. A quick 1-2. Lays it up nicely. Puts that into the basket. And he moves on to a good 23 points here, Advik. Conversion rate keeps getting better in terms of the 2-pointers that he's had so far in this game. Uh-oh, Harsha just saw him limping. Is he okay? Just hoping it's not a Dhruv Bopana type situation. Just got to be careful. You don't want another man to have another injury in your side. Chance for him to power this team to a few more. Look at that. Fancy. Just testing our patience. 54 with that one. Advik has 25 points. Let me remind you about that. He's been really good. Meanwhile, the man on your screens already has 23. So you have two men performing really well. Shreyank's got 10 for the Raptors. Now back with Shritesh. We're entering into the last few minutes of this quarter. More points for him. Is he doing okay is the question. Does he have the energy to play another quarter here? He looks very tired, Advik. He'll have to do better now. Aryan, I've been told he's a very creative lad. Very sharp in terms of reading the game as well. Tries to set the screen. Bhavya, beg your pardon. Shritesh gets a basket. Aryan may have committed the foul. Both players with the same caliber going up against each other, and one victorious. He's the one standing on the free throw line. Timeout taken here by the Raptors. Don't go anywhere. It is getting hot and heated here. We're coming right back in a few minutes. One shot to Shritesh, and he gets that done as well. Look at the way this game is moving right now. If you look at the flow, the biggest lead for the Raptors has been 12. The biggest lead for the Warangal Stallions has been 6 so far. If you're looking at it in phases, 2 times the game has been tied, and the lead's changed almost 9 times as we speak. Some top players that you will need to keep your eye on as we enter the last and final quarter is Advik, who's got 27 already. Shritesh has 21, who the ball has been passed to right now, trying to dribble through. Takes it all by himself, nowhere close to the basket. They've been having a ball of a time, the two of them. In terms of the rebounds, Jasvik's done a fantastic job. He's in double digits already, 12 to his name. And when you look at their opposition, the Ranga Reddy Raptors, some names that will pop up right on top are Shreyank sitting with a good 10 points. Harsha obviously 24. His 3-point accuracy today has been just exceptional. 6 chances created, 5 converted, 83% conversion rate. And 5 rebounds as well. What a fantastic player he's been. They're missing the services of Advai for sure, who was in the game for about 16 minutes only. Well, right now, you've got to play it all. Vishnu tries a pass. Harsha comes in with that interception. He is happy. Extended the hand out, and he made the magic work. 54 apiece. This game is now an even Steven sort of a contest. It's been a comeback from the Warangal Stallions. Can the Raptors keep it together? An assist for Akhil and a conversion from him. I've got to drive the court as well. Right at the back, you're seeing that happen because it's getting pretty sweaty. You don't want the players to slip too. Himanish back in for the Warangal Stallions. Shritesh, he's looking for someone to set the screen. Jaswik came in fairly late. Still keeping it together. Atvik. Double dribble's been called. Got to be careful. 56-54. It's a 2-point difference. It's been a while since we've seen the Warangal Stallions come back and take a lead against the Raptors. Turn around really well. Fantastic block this. Shritesh now is in the mood. And that's what he can do. That's why the Warangal Stallions will stand and applaud. They've got their flags going for them too. Synchronized really well, just like the opposition. And now the shouts and hoots for Shritesh have begun to erupt. Bhavya. Pass to the main man, Harsha, tonight. Just wobbles off. Vishnu's got to be careful. That's what the coach is telling him there. Hands on top. Harsha lining up for yet another. It's still 56 apiece. In this quarter, the Warangal Stallions so far have had 22 points in the basket compared to the Raptors, who've just got the 15. Once again, if you're able to own the quarter to yourself, learning from the mistakes that you've made in the last quarter, automatically you're able to capitalize. Harsha's waiting. That'll be his 25th. Moving forward then. Oh, lovely this. There is some kind of pain that he has on his right leg. And now we're waiting to see if he's okay, Advik. Because on the landing, that's happened twice. Now on the rebound, that's been converted by Bhavya. But what I'm waiting to see is Advik as well. Because he sort of has shown signs of some pain on his right leg when he's landing after getting that basket. Just hoping he's okay and there is no injury there, because the Warangal Stallions will be looking at him to get them more points entering the last and final quarter as we're coming towards the closure of this one. Already about 40 odd seconds remaining. Vishnu is put in that pass. Shritesh On the rebound, not successful, still fighting, and finally, Jaswik gets that in. A complete team effort this from the Warangal Stallions in this quarter. They're making it look really tough. They're putting up the competition that the Raptors wanted to see. Harsha goes down, loses balance. Shritesh has the opportunity and takes it. So much class on that one. And the Stallions suddenly now, after a long time, have a lead in this encounter. 3-point advantage that is just brought down to 1. 2 seconds remain. Akhil puts that into the bucket. He stands now on the free throw line. Has a chance to make the 62 apiece. The owner's very happy for the RANGA REDDY Raptors. Hold on a second. Are those 5 fouls? I think it is. The Stallions now will lose the services of one of the players, so it sort of is even Steven. Tejesh has just scored the 2 points today, so they'll lose Tejesh, the Stallions. And with that, it's 62 apiece. Just a second. Good attempt from Shritesh. And with that, we're coming towards the end of the second quarter. Both teams have put in all the efforts they could to make this an entertainer for us. It's a 62 apiece. When you look at just this individual quarter number 3, 28 points to the Warangal Stallions, 20 to the RANGA REDDY Raptors, 8-point difference to cover the lead and come back into this game. And that's the story for you. When we enter the fourth quarter, there'll be much more. Here we go then, last and final quarter. What's the action in store for all of us? 62 apiece, this could be an important one. That's what we're talking about, Himanish. He begins with a banger for the Warangal Stallions. They're looking for hope. And hope is a big thing in sport, let me tell you that. Suddenly the momentum shifts. Back now with Vishnu. Converts another one. He's put that right back in and they're having a gaga time there. The Warangal Stallions camp. That's looking like a fab outing. 67-62. Harsha, can he roll this in? They're looking for the first points in this quarter. The RANGA REDDY Raptors. Movement now. Back with the Stallions. He's had a great outing, Advik. 31 points already throughout. Trying to set the screen. Jaswik on the rebound now. Still with Jaswik. Fantastic block. It's gone in favor of the Stallions. Momentum very early on in this quarter so far. is in the favor of the Warangal boys. They were looking for something. When you look at that last quarter, 21-28. Just getting it corrected for you. So it was still a 7-point gap in that last quarter. When you look at quarter number 2, 22 in favor of the RANGA REDDY Raptors and 14 in favor of the Warangal Stallions. So they've had to cover that quite a bit, because even in the first quarter it was 19 in favor of the RANGA REDDY Raptors. 1 point difference, the Stallions were leading. And they're back to where it all began. Slowly but surely, they're taking those important steps here. A foul committed, everyone's gone back. Shritesh has gone back to defend. He is nowhere close towards the attacking half. Just has this 1 point today, Jaswik, and it is come from that free throw. Can he get one more here? Yes, he can! The noise doesn't matter. Warangal Stallions now at a good 68. Suddenly they've been able to pull the plug. Harsha. Now movement there. Trying to set the screen, Bhavya. A pass coming. Wow! Brilliant! They all applaud here, the RANGA REDDY Raptors. Change in personnel for the RANGA REDDY Raptors. And Harsha, I think, has done a good job on that one. To be able to get that right is not easy. They brought in Vihan, who's just got the 3-pointer. He was in the game for some time. But to be able to come in and get the 3-pointer with the picture-perfect accuracy, you're not going to see that every day. So Vivan comes in, Vivan gets that point. Hemanish, who's just got the 3-pointer, currently lining up past to Shritesh. He's looking for company as well. Dribbles through. Advik goes down a little easy. Yeah, now he's holding his hamstring. That's something we were already talking about. Has he pulled the hamstring here? Definitely will receive medical attention ASAP. He's been having problems. He has kept going and he decides to carry on. That is sportsmanship. Superb that. And that's something that you love to watch in this game. Class act. 65-68. Raptors still in the hunt. And you never know when they can turn the tables. Harsha. This game is so wide open and it's giving us a treat already. Harsha all by himself. Through that defense, and once again, Advik is taking that risk of staying in the game. He's gone in for that block, tried to sweep off the ball completely. This means he will be substituted. He may just bring in Arjun here, the Warangal Stallions, or maybe Vikrant. They've gone in for Vikrant, who hasn't played a minute so far, comes in this quarter, has to perform well for his team. And while that happens, Bhavya takes advantage. The Raptors now trailing by 1. Suddenly in the fourth quarter, you've got to change your team dynamics completely. Stallions, can they adjust to this? They've lost 2 players who were in the mix. 1 to 5 personal fouls. That's Tejesh, who played about 20 minutes of the entire game. And now they've also lost Advik, who's had a fab outing, 31 points in his kitty. They've got 2 new players to adjust with. Himanish, who started well. Jaswik, all by himself, cannot get a 2. And you've got Vikrant coming as well. The Warangal Stallions in a new setup in the fourth quarter. I wonder, do they have the appetite to make it work? Because the Raptors, they'll do this. They will come hard now because they understand it's a new looking setup. And they've got all the time to try and punish the opposition. 69-68. But if he gets those points, the Stallions will still look happy. Shritesh Another three-pointer for him. Assuming just a warning sign there for Vikrant. I'll tell you what, I'm looking at Advik get back in. I'm assuming he's received some immediate treatment. Vikrant has been taken out. And alongside Advik, we've also got Arjun back in. And look at that. Every time the game slows down, the Warangal Stallions doing something. It's the Raptors taking opportunity of those moments. Achilles look good. He's also brought those points home. That's Advik for you now. 31 points to his name already. Three-pointer! Beg your pardon. What have I just seen? Nursing a hamstring injury. Comes out there. Says, okay, two not available. Cannot run. I'll just bring points outside the three-point arc. If he can do that, that is still magic. 74-73. I don't think he can make those runs. That may affect the Stallions. Should they be playing him now? Another foul's coming here. Warangal Stallions. Just want to see the numbers for the Raptors here. Let me try and get you something on the Raptors because Akhil has got 18 points. Yeah, that's the play I was going for. Everything in his armory. So far, short breather here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Here we go then, we're back into the scheme of things. Akhil's got 20 points today. Harsha right now will take his 28th. Already has 27. 83% conversion rate for the three-pointers. He's had 6 opportunities, created 6 opportunities, backed 5. And on the two-pointer, he has got a 50% conversion rate. Free throw line as well, 50% conversion rate. So he's doing that right and just perfect so far. Three-pointer attempts. That's what it's going to be. On the rebound, this is much better from Vikrant for the Warangal Stallions. They'll need that to happen. Take those rebounds as much as you can. Vishnu here, I think, will be penalized. Got to stay a little careful. 4 individual fouls there. Vishnu, if he gets another one, he could be walking out. 5 minutes remain in this one. Akhil tries himself in. Off the rim, on the rebound, not quite successful. Shritesh. He's got a hit on the hand. He's got to be a little careful. You'll hear all the noise. But still, Bhavya doesn't mind it. He's focused on just the basket. Technique, composure, patience. And you can deliver. 76 apiece now. It's still one of the brilliant games that we're watching. They're fighting to stick around. Raptors have come into this game with a win. While Stallions are looking to win this and still stay in the hunt, in their pool. Finally making it happen. Good work here from Arjun for the Warangal Stallions. They've got to fight and fight hard if they need to win this game, they need to win by good margins as well. Otherwise, the Mambas, who've already won one game, may just qualify. Alongside the Raptors. Bingo! Beautiful. Just too good. And it's getting better with time for the RANGA REDDY Raptors. We're just doing this right. We've got Bevan as well, who's got into the mix. A foul here against the RANGA REDDY Raptors. It's still 78 apiece. Now we're going to go into another overtime game here. He had all the time, three-pointer. He's making magic out of the opportunity that's been provided to him, Arjun. Already has 5 points under his name. 1 two-pointer, 1 three-pointer. Just spent about 4 minutes on the court. And that is why it's so important that when your coach sends you in, you still want to make it happen. Here we go, then it's going to be a game of margins. Nursing that injury, still out there. He hasn't looked at his best. Advik is finding it difficult, and Harsha will take advantage as he rolls quickly, goes down as well. He'll make the use of every opportunity that he gets in terms of getting those fouls in his favor. Just let me take you to Advik's numbers. 30 minutes spent so far. 34 points with him. And I'm just wondering if it's the right call to switch him right now. Because definitely it's affecting the game here in terms of the pace and in terms of an added man for the Warangal Stallions. He's suffering with a hamstring and since then hasn't looked his best. In the third quarter alone, he's been able to drive 16 points for his team. Yes, he's an important asset today. But we'll wait and find out as Harsha now is not able to get the first one right. He's missed the second as well. So much noise all around him. And these pressure moments define how you can grow and groom yourself as a player who should be sitting right on top. He's got the hots for it, definitely. And in the time to come, you will see him perform at his best. Right now, he's doing that job for his team in a real good manner. Akhil takes some more points. RANGA REDDY Raptors. Akhil's also got into those double digits. He's got a double-double as well. Akhil's got 20 points and he's got 12 rebounds. So a player to look at for us. Some good numbers. Warangal Stallions. They've got Advik with a double-double, 34 and 11. And as we speak about the statistics, it's 82-83. Shritej. What a pass. And assist of the highest order that. Yeah, boy. Look at him. He's so focused, talking to his players almost every time, and the hunger can be seen on his face. To be able to convert that, Vikrant deserves some credit as well. And he's got to deposit one more into the basket. If he does get one more, he can make this count. Not quite possible, still the 3-point lead. Bhavya now will try to drive that for Harsha. Going into this one against 2. Vivan Shritesh in there. Now a chance for Advik, who dunks this time. Wow, brilliant for everyone. Can we get a glimpse of Shritesh as well? Because look at that take from him in time. And he wanted to show off. And he does that in style. Stallions. Oh, for a minute. He just mistook it, Arjun. He wasn't able to read if the pass was coming to him or no. And in the bargain has missed an opportunity. Akhil stands up. He says, I'm okay. Which is good to see. The coaches, I think, are not making that change. So Shreyank will walk back. And it's nicely laid now, this game. 80-87. 5-point difference currently. Ranga Reddy Raptors will be hoping to make sure that there is a comeback on the cards. Vivan once again. On the rebound. Still Akhil, beg your pardon. For a minute you just thought there was Vivan on the rebound. Akhil's also holding his left hamstring. Under hot conditions to be able to come out and perform, it's always difficult. Vishnu now has put the pass for Advik. Advik for the Stallions. May have just earned a foul there. If it was only going into the bucket, that would have been the icing on the cake. They're making a small change with the Raptors. It's been a while since we've seen Aryan. Aryan's coming back for the Ranga Reddy Raptors. He's been quite brilliant, let me tell you. Hasn't had those points in his kitty, but he's a real good player. Reads the game really nicely. 5 rebounds in his favor. He's got 2 assists as well. So he's back in the hunt in the last 2 minutes of a very important match. Warangal Stallions on the backs of Advik. Misses the first. It's difficult to keep the noise away. He's sitting with 36 points with himself right now. 53% 2-point conversion rate. He's got 19 opportunities, converted 10. 6 free throw opportunities. With that, it's a 7th free throw opportunity, and he converts 4 out of it. He was going at a real good pace. Stallions move on to 88. 4-point difference right now. And it's gone against Shritesh. I think that's going to be his 3rd foul, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it is. I've got to focus now. Harsha. They've got the opportunity. A margin of 1 or 2 may not matter for the Raptors. 85-88. Harsha once again. Just too good. In the last game he had 37 points. Right now he's got a good 29 in this one. Still consistency maintained. Almost thought that was going in. Aryan now trying to keep hold of the ball and time as well. As they're maneuvering the run of player, they made that slight change. Jersey number 5 comes in. Ranga Reddy Raptors have their own Shritesh, who's gotten into the game here. Shritesh for the Stallions. Trying to keep that light. No one on the rebound. Shritesh now for the Raptors. Aryan's got the ball. Tries to drive that through. He goes in really well. And trying to keep that in. He's had a lot of work to do. I think they're calling in for a timeout here. The Warangal Stallions. Just the last few seconds on the clock. We have entirely 60 seconds on offer. It's 1 minute 3 seconds, but they've got to make use of everything that they get here. It's just a 2-point difference. Don't go anywhere. We're taking a short breather. We'll be right back. slowly getting back into the scheme of things here. 1 minute remains. It's not happening. The RANGA REDDY Raptors. They'll take everything that they get. I was just trying to get you some deeds in terms of the leaders for the last quarter, or maybe this game entirely. Harsha sitting right on top there alongside Advik in the top 3. 37 to Advik, 30 to Harsha. For their respective teams. Akhil gets one more. He had 24 before this. Will not make it 25. They've got 2 players in double digits in terms of the individual score and points. They move on to 87. Chance to tie this. And yes, it is. Back on level terms. Even Steven sort of a contest. 3-pointer, Shrithej. They roll it once again, the Warangal Stallions. But is it enough? Is the margin enough? That's the question. We'll know once the game ends. 91-88. And the opportunity is this time for Aryan. Has he stood on the free throw line before? Yeah, he's got to be calm like that. Hasn't had those opportunities today. That would be his first, Aryan. He's made it look easy. 2-2. They move on to 90, the Raptors. I think they won't mind if they lose this game even by 1, or they'd want to make it a win sort of situation. Oh, brilliant! Fighting to live another day, the Warangal Stallions. Arjun now has picked up another 3-pointer. He's got 2-2 right. Aryan comes back with some momentum and confidence. It has to be a long lead. Aryan puts that in. Sudden surge of energy and synergy in this game. It is the Raptors. 94 apiece. Set it up really well. He's taking his time. They're going for overtime here. Smart strategy. Very smart strategy from the Warangal Stallions. And it was Shrithej who first understood the game plan. There were shouts of taking this into overtime from the coach Visupalani. And they've done exactly just that. It is still open, this encounter. You look at Coach Visu and you'll say, yeah, he's a smart man when it comes to maneuvering his team. Mahesh Sai Tota on the other side for the RANGA REDDY Raptors. They'll be saying, you know what, more time now, more work to do, but you've still got to be at your best. My only question here is, can they still have Advik play in the game, or is it affecting them? A nicely set encounter. We're heading into overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Don't go anywhere. A big one on our hands as we enter a short break.
What's your favorite color of the
You're asking for a climax, and you've got one. Something interesting about to turn out in this encounter. 94 apiece. We're heading into overtime. 5 minutes of play. Himanish with a pass to Arjun. First points haven't come yet. Harsha now. Can they make this happen? It's going to be fiery and hot here. Aryan coming in with that clutch performance towards the dying few minutes for the Raptors to be able to get them on level terms with the Warangal Stallions, and from there the Stallions stuck around to take this game into overtime. Shritesh puts in a bucket. He gets a foul as well. It was Shritesh against Shritesh, and Shritesh from the Stallions is victorious. The first two already come in here. In that fourth quarter, Shritesh had none actually, but he was having and marshalling his troops really well. Fantastic game sense too. Can he get this three? Nicely done. Move on to 97. Aryan now has found some mojo. He's found the form that he was waiting for. He was just in for 10 minutes in that first quarter. Fantastic block. Just too good. And then he's got a chance to play 9 minutes in that last quarter. And he's got 6 points alone. And those important 6 points made the difference. For the Raptors to stick around and be alive, he got 2 free throw opportunities, converted both, 100% conversion rate. 2 two-pointer opportunities, converted both, and 100% conversion rate. All in that fourth quarter for Aryan. That's the clutch performance. Shritesh now trying to get that right. Akhil will take all the time. 97-96. Oh, beauty this. Nothing doing, says Shritesh. We're heading downtown again. A fast break on our hands. Tries to get that pass. Himanish outside the three-point arc. Vikrant has some work to do. And I think it's still going to be possession in favor of the Warangal Stallions. Honest, you've seen some fantastic mid-range shooting in this game from both the teams. Arjun now has looked fabulous. Has passed that to Himanish. A fadeaway! And he's put that in nicely. Fantastic shot that. He's got a fadeaway basket at the right time. 96-99 now. Was that going in? You've got to go in for your opportunities. 3-point difference so far. When do you think in the game can you take the lead away from the opposition? Aryan has another chance to line up there for the free throws. 100% conversion rate. He had two opportunities before this. He converted both. He's converted the third as well. The 100% accuracy still consistent. Wow, 4 and 4 for Aryan from that free throw line. What a performance this from the young man who's been given a chance. On the rebound, gets the 2 points. Advik is back. I think there's some, we're just waiting for the technical table to tell us if things are okay here. I think we're going back into the scheme of things. 2 minutes, 59 seconds, 101 the Warangal Stallions. It's overtime. Mind you, every point is going to get those shouts. Harsha, who's looked very good today, tries to fire that. Is he okay? Trailing back on his heels. Shritesh has got the pace. Shritesh against Aryan. And he's got more. Oops! Is that his... I'm just waiting to see if the official has given that right up against Advik. It's going to be a fourth foul. Got to be careful from here on as Akhil lines up to put that into the bucket. Very easy that for Akhil. He's also had 7 opportunities before this, converted 5. This is his 8th and he'll convert the 6th one. 26 points right before this. You can make it 27 with this one. Can he get to 28? Easy for him. Yes, he does. The good thing is that players have performed for the Raptors at important intervals. 2 teams sitting on 100 points here. Superb work this from Advik. He's using the height to his advantage. Not sure if there's still pain that he's playing with, but he's doing the job for his team. Attempted a bounce pass now. Advik has Shrithej right in front. A fast break here. Shrithej. What an assist that is! This is what the Warangal Stallions need. It's now a good 7-point difference. They're looking at a good margin of victory. Is this the time to just apply those breaks towards the opposition? Aryan it is once again. Gets through. On the rebound, still with Akhil. Aryan once more. And 2 more points. 102 to 107. 5-point difference here. Where are the points coming in from? Himanish was going to attempt the 3-pointer. Easy this. He's got all the time in the world. Decides to go in. Basket counted. And Advik, who's holding his right hamstring, has survived everything today that's been thrown at him. His coach has asked him to stay alive in the last and final quarter. He's done that. Now he's got to play in overtime. He's doing that here as well. Superb execution. A total of 3 altogether. They'll take that any day. 110 to 102. It's now again an 8-point difference. Harsha. Oh boy, you're waiting for Harsha to get those points for you. They're very agitated. The bench there of the Warangal Stallions. Every point matters. Tell you what, Advik is sitting on a good 46 points today. 69% conversion rate from that free throw line. Out of 13, he's got 9 converted. And now, out of 25 2-point opportunities, he's got 17 right. What a game this is turning out to be. We're heading closer straight to about 9 p.m. It's still the second game. We have 2 more games to come. Off the rim. Oh, he's just missed that, Vikrant. It's gone off the shoulder of Advik. And the Raptors will take all the time. It's an 8-point difference. A good 8-point difference is... Can he close in? Oh, yes, he does. Charging, beg your pardon. So it won't be counted here. And a timeout that's been taken by the Warangal Stallions. 43 seconds remaining in the game, in overtime. And what is the margin of victory or defeat going to be that decides where these 2 teams sit in terms of their pool standings? We're coming back very soon. Stay tuned. Very tight contest this. 43 seconds to decide what this entire game looks like. Warangal Stallions. Officials just having a word. The discussion currently on. 8-point difference so far. Is that enough for both the sides? Look at the Warangal Stallions are trying everything. That is fantastic. Oh boy, the attempt. Bhavya. And just read his body language. He's completely drenched, tired right to the tee. I also want to get a sense of how many personal fouls is that. That's 4 for Bhavya. With about 38 seconds remaining. The opposition, Raptors, they're appealing and checking in for the foul. We're getting back in the scheme of things, 102 to 110. Chance for him to be the hero on the night. Advik, he's got 46 points already. When he stood on that free throw line, he's got 13 opportunities, converted 9 times. And he converts another one. 10th conversion out of the 14. 111 right now. Chance for him to be the hero here. He survived everything so far. And in this heat, still going for glory. Oh boy! Seems like fate is favoring him. The Stallions, they're roaring. The owner's happy as well. Aryan now will try to drive this downtown. Shreyank puts in 2 more. 104 to 112. Again that 8-point difference that you're looking at. Shritesh, who has the last laugh here. He's gone for it. 2 more into the bucket. Just brilliant. He moves on to a good 50 points in this game, Advik. And almost half the points for the Warangal Stallions have come off on his back. Shritesh has got 37. 114 to 104, 10-point difference. Timeout here could be a nail-biting finish. See both sides, they're so animated, the coaches. It is a 10-point difference at the moment. 104 to 114. Yeah, we got that rectified for you. 15 seconds means everything in the spot. 15 seconds means everything in this game. 15 seconds enough to define which team now walks into the semi-finals. It's a matter of margins here between the RANGA REDDY Raptors and the Warangal Stallions. It's all happening as we are getting set in overtime for a fiery finish. Aryan rolls that back. Harsha sticks together. Can he get 2? He had 3 players trailing on him. And now he's got to make sure that he gets to... Oh, hang on. That's a 5th personal foul. Shritesh, I think, is the player to commit the crime. He's gone off. 2 free shots. Harsha misses the first. It is still a 10-point gap. Can he get one more in? They're looking at margins here. The Warangal Stallions. He's missed 2 in 2. The Stallions need to survive just about 7 odd seconds in this game. They will keep it together. And this could be the icing on the cake. Warangal Stallions have come out now. Celebrations galore. Shritesh, Advik, Vishnu. What a team performance this from the Stallions. And boy, they've got those 2 points. I think there is still some time remaining. Maybe a second. We're getting that rectified at the table. They're very happy. They're elated. 116 to 104 in overtime. The game with the highest points so far. 117. The Warangal Stallions have wrapped up the opposition. And the Raptors will be feeling the heat. Hard fought contest. You've had to give it to the Raptors as well, who came out today giving it their all. Shreyank had 12. Akhil had 28. You had contributions from everyone there. Aryan had 12. Harsha 32. Mind-blowing performance from him too. But in the end, it was the Warangal Stallions. Shritesh 37. Advik 50. And together, along with the others, they've been able to walk past the RANGA REDDY Raptors. Fantastic encounter, great basketball, entertainer on our hands that we had. And we'll get to know which team sits at which spot in this pool very soon. There's another game still remaining in this category. Under 18 boys. And we'll get that for you very soon. We'll have the MVP of the match presentation coming up soon. But don't go anywhere. Until then, we're getting things set. Stay tuned.
What's your favorite color of the Starliner shoe?
I can't actually choose one. That's unfair, guys. It has to be the pink and the green one, and the blue one and the black and white one. I can't choose one. That's not okay. How do I choose one?
Stronger, weaker, weaker, stronger, weaker, stronger, stronger, weaker.
సరిపోయిందా? ఏం కావాలరా?
మన ఇంట్లో ఎది స్ట్రాంగ్ ఎది వీక్ అని చెక్ చేస్తున్నా.
రే జీనియస్, మన ఇల్లు మొత్తం స్ట్రాంగ్ తెలుసా? ఇందులో రాధా TMT Rhino 600+ ఉంది.
Radha TMT, the DNA of a stronger nation.
Warangal Stallions have set the highest score of the tournament so far, 117 points. What do you want to say about it?
First thing, I know you guys will hate me, but you guys have to give a round of applause for both the teams. I would like to just give a brief info about Ranga Reddy team. I think, without Dhruv, not being on the floor, Ranga Reddy has given their best. So I hope, the team gets a lot of credit today because they have played with their heart and soul today. And moreover it, Warangal, I think they were supposed to win by some X amount of points. So I think they have nailed it today without having a good support also. So I think they all deserve the very best for all the both teams.
I would also request DSP Vamshi Mohan Reddy to please join us. He's also the state level cricket player. Can we all give them a big round of applause, everybody? Prudveshwar and Vamshi Mohan Reddy. With that, I would like to call the MVP of this match. Can we all give a big round of applause for Advik, everybody? Congratulations, Advik. Come on, everybody. Let's give him a big, big, big round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you. Advik, what a game. What a game. At what point of this whole match, you were like, we are going to win this match for sure.
Team at Himani made it. A 3-pointer. Till there we started. We got a nice comeback.
One thing that you want to say to the whole team and the whole people who were cheering for you throughout the match.
Thank you, everyone. Without you, we would have made it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Advik. Once again, just give him a big round of applause, everybody. So this was the second match of the day. We are coming out with the next match, the third match of day 7 of Telangana Junior Basketball League.